In English speaking, there are so many fun, interesting, colorful phrases that you can use to sound more natural, more like a native speaker. But how do you know where to begin learning these phrases? Well, today I'm going to share 5 awesome phrases with you that are all about how to describe when you eat too much. We can also say overeat. So when you take a bite into the most delicious dessert, or you find yourself with a plate of your favorite food and it's just hard to stop, that is when you overeat, when you eat too much. But these are not the only ways that we describe this kind of situation. We have so many interesting ways to do this. And that is the fun part, and maybe the challenging part to English and other languages too. So I'm going to encourage you to practice, repeat after me, and practice these phrases with real people. I'm going to show you how you can get 3 free live online lessons within 1 week with a native expert English-speaking teacher. At the end of this lesson, I'm going to give you the details, but this is a great way for you to practice these phrases and much more. What is your favorite food? I want to know in the comments, what is a food that you love and probably pig out on? Okay, pig out on is not really for fancy or formal situations, but today we're talking about casual English for conversations. So pig out on, to pig out on. Yes, like a pig, like the cute little barnyard animal that eats everything and anything. To pig out on. For example, I love pizza. I am going to order a large pizza because I'm very hungry and I'm going to pig out on pizza tonight. Sounds good. To pig out on. Okay, wonderful. We can also feast on a particular food. This is a bit more formal, but you can use it in casual situations as well. So tonight I will feast on pizza. Or we can, of course, substitute pizza for any other food. Maybe if I'm feeling fancy, I will feast on caviar. And you can choose what you're going to feast on. Or you might not pig out on or feast on something. You might overdose on your favorite food. This is another way to say overeat. I'm going to overdose on pizza if I eat another slice. We can shorten overdose to OD. I think I'm going to OD on pizza if I eat another slice. Or in the past tense, I OD'd on pizza. Of course, this is an exaggeration. The actual meaning of to overdose means something quite serious, which is to have too much of a substance like a drug or alcohol that results in a fatality, death. So it's quite serious, but it is commonly used to talk about eating too much. Next, to gorge on. To gorge on is similar to feast on or to pig out on. I am going to gorge on a large cheese pizza. Yes, gorge on is more formal, but it is still quite common and fun to use. Gorge. I go through cookies like no one's business. I go through cookies because I eat cookies when I'm working or when I'm studying. So I go through a lot of cookies quickly. To go through something means to use it. I go through a lot of paper because I'm a teacher. I go through the supply very quickly. I use it often and frequently. Go through is such a fun phrasal verb because you can use it in many different situations, not just for food. You can use it for drink. I go through coffee. Like a fish goes through water. I use it, I drink it very often. You can go through other supplies. You can go through an experience. I'm going through a really tough time, a challenge, a difficulty. You can physically go through a door, for example. Go through that door. The bathroom is on your left. So go through is very useful. I highly recommend that you use it in one or all of these situations very soon. You know, the faster that you use new phrasal verbs or vocabulary, the better you will remember them. So let's not only repeat them, but use them. And I will repeat each of these at the end. I believe I shared 5 with you, but I want to share a couple bonus phrases to talk about overeating. Another one is to put away. I put away cookies like nobody's business. That means that I eat a lot of cookies. But put away can also be used with other supplies, other objects, other things. I washed my clothes yesterday and I put them away. I organized them in my closet. To put away means kind of to organize something, but it can also mean to eat a lot of food. To pack away means to overeat. I can pack away a large pizza all by myself. So it means to eat something. You can also pack away your clothing. You can pack away other objects, maybe organize them into your closet or your suitcase. Pack away your clothes in your suitcase. Now, you don't really need to use away with pack clothes in your suitcase, but you could. Okay, so you see that phrasal verbs are super useful, maybe confusing, but let's just think about these in the context of eating food right now. Let's repeat these one more time, and then I will tell you details about how you can claim your free English lessons this week. To pig out on. To pig out on. To binge on something. To binge on something. To overdose on something. Or OD on something. To go through. To go through. To feast on. To feast on. To gorge on something. To gorge on something. To put something away. To put something away. To pack something away. To pack something away. Very good. Excellent. You're doing a great job repeating after me, but let me tell you, the best way to practice is with a real live person. So how can you get your 3 free small group lessons? With Lingoda. I love using Lingoda to practice a second language. I use Lingoda for Spanish lessons, and I recommend that you use Lingoda for English lessons. You can actually learn English, business English, Spanish, French, or German with Lingoda. They have small group classes between 2 to 4 students, and they have class times 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so it will work for your schedule. They have varied topics as part of their classes, materials that the teachers present in the classes, and now homework and quizzes that make your learning experience even more interesting. So it's a great opportunity for you to try Lingoda with my link, gonaturaleneglish.com/Lingoda, and my voucher code, which is Gabby10. That's GABBY 10, just the number 10, 10. And when you enter that code on the page that I just told you, gonaturaleneglish.com/Lingoda, if you decide to continue with lessons, with paid lessons after your free trial, you will automatically get $22 off the price. So make sure that you use this code to save money. So I think this is a great opportunity for you to try out the live lessons. You really have nothing to lose and everything to gain with speaking practice. This is a great opportunity for you. You can really boost your fluency with live practice, and the paid classes after the free trial start at only €8 or about $10 US, $9 or $10 US, depending on the exchange rate per class. So now you know you have all the information you need to claim your week of free lessons, 3 small group lessons within 1 week at Lingoda. Go to gonaturalenglish.com/Lingoda, use the voucher code Gabby10 and take advantage of this offer because I don't know if it will be available much longer. If you enjoyed this lesson, make sure to subscribe to Go Natural English because I want to see you here next time for our next lesson here together. YouTube or the podcast or Instagram or Facebook, we can connect with each other there. And use these phrases today when you are eating, when you are talking about food, or just talking to yourself to practice. There's nothing wrong with that. You are not crazy. You are simply becoming a fluent English speaker. Thank you so much for watching and have an amazing day. Bye for now.